So I'm going to be using the natural curl defining cream and of course the hair paint wax in the color purple to achieve this look today. The hair paint wax, it smells basically like cologne. It smells like men's cologne basically. It smells pretty good. So I'm going to be doing a side part for this look this time, and then I'm going to twist the sections back up and start on my first section. I start by going in with the curl defining cream first, making sure it's really saturated in my hair because this is going to be the only product I have in it. Then I'm going to separate that section into another small section and detangle with my Denman brush to make sure it's smooth and detangled. Then I'm going to take the hair paint wax and put it on my hair. And it's just that simple, you guys. Smooth it on really well. My hair is black and it's dark, so I had to use a lot more than I think the average person who has lighter hair than me, but it still turned out pretty good. Then all there's left to do is to simply twist it up. And I do the exact same thing to the other subsection, just make sure it's really detangled with my Denman brush, and then I apply the hair paint wax and twist it. I've seen people do it both ways, where they apply the hair paint wax on dry hair and on wet hair, but me, I prefer to do it on wet hair. I feel like I have more control over the product. I feel like I can evenly spread it better, but that's just me. If you want to see me do it on dry hair, I can try. I don't think I'm going to be a fan, but I can definitely see what the results will be like. I also recommend wearing a shirt that you don't mind getting dirty because this process gets really messy. Don't worry, your clothes won't be stained or anything like that, but just to save yourself the hassle, make sure you're wearing clothes that you don't mind getting dirty. Make sure your bathroom is in a suitable condition for this too, because it can get really messy. So here I am 2 days later. My twists are completely dry and all there's left to do is to untwist. So to untwist my twists, I simply twist them counterclockwise to the way they were twisted instead of just pulling them apart like I normally would, because the hair paint wax is very fragile. I don't want to get anything on my clothes. I don't want to have any residue, anything like that, and I want the curls to stay intact. So I had to be very careful with the step. I had to take my time and just go really slow. And as you can see, I did get some residue on my fingers by doing this, so I grabbed a towel just to make sure nothing got on my shirt. I think the only mistake I did with doing twists with the hair paint wax this time around was that I used way too much hair paint wax. I definitely recommend not using as much for a twist out. I used the amount that I used for a wash and go when I used the hair paint wax, and it was fine. I had no residue, no nothing. But for a twist out, you definitely don't need as much hair paint wax as I used. After all of that separating, I separate some more, again very carefully. The video is sped up, but I did this very, very, very slowly to keep the curl definition intact, to keep the color intact, to keep the frizz down to a minimum. Just be very careful when you're doing this. And after all of the separating, this is what my hair looks like. Very defined, very fluffy, not crunchy at all. Not a lot of body just because I didn't fluff it out and separate it as much as I could have, because I wanted to keep the curls intact. But this is what it's looking like. The color is very vibrant. I love it. So let me know down in the comments below what color I should try next, what style I should try next with this hair paint wax, what videos you guys want to see next. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.